right in
Tell
there.
me when you're recording.
I'm filming. That's too fast.
Are you going?
Uh-huh. Describe your creation.
I was like, did I put the cup under there?
We're over here like goofing off.
It's really good.
There you go, folks. You have it. They're pumpkin chocolate chip with frosting cookies. 369. Everything's fine. I'm wired this morning today, Janet, as the Live, Laugh, Love say. I'm on my second round of coffee. My wife made me another round because much needed today. Usually we do our financials, figuring out bills midweek. So it's always appreciated to get that extra caffeine boost. Midweek is usually kind of awkward for the delivery apps. It's usually the slowest day. So you do get, the good news is that it does open up time earlier on. So we're going to work on some musical stuff pretty early in the day. But can't be as picky, you know. These are the days where I really recommend, like, if you do anything like Instacart, Uber, Spark, whatever, please be working on something else and not just on your phone anxiously waiting for the next order, because you'll especially feel it midweek. I see a lot of people that do that, and it's kind of like, you know, you do you, but it will make you go crazy if you're not working on something that's going to further this. Like, what's the point of this stuff, you know? But yeah, other than that, got to do that. I have to edit. I've kind of got a little bit of a rhythm with this. I've got to edit like what I filmed on Monday. Today's Wednesday. And then we'll just see what we get up to. I kind of had a cool little demo idea yesterday. I liked the little jam I made yesterday. I'm glad I managed to make something. But unfortunately, it's a little bit like I'm not feeling it too much today. So we'll warm up and try to come up with something new. And then we'll see if the inspiration for that one comes back. But if not, I think I will get cracking on like a more, like, okay, like let's try to like do something a little bit more detailed today, you know, a little bit more complex. Not so many like smaller jams. Like, I really think that's going to be my goal. Like, at least, you know, start on something that's a little bit more intricate. But I've had my caffeine boost and I think we're ready to roll. Let's see what we get up to today. Swag. I forgot I have a stand or little thing that I can hook my phone onto and film. So we got some pretty good stuff going on. I'll tell you a quick story. Becoming friends, no, not literally, but I'm becoming friendly, I guess, with one of the cash register workers, this older lady at Walmart. She's kind of, I think, a very abrasive to most people. Like, I think people have like this, like, she comes off a certain way to people, but I think she's just kind of old school, like no nonsense, which I like. I don't mind dealing with that at all. So I feel like people like that are misunderstood as like kind of mean or just coming off as like very like strict. But I mean, there's no harm in being just blunt and just very like firm in how you behave and the decisions you make and whatnot. You know, I have this like, I always see like spirituality and faith is something that's very important for living life, but it's very different for me, and I think I'm really trying to establish my connection with that, because I think like I'm too much a goody two shoes bookworm for my own good. So I like to think that when it comes to faith, that God talks to me through the people on earth, and especially through my own circle. So I may have a different version of faith. You know, it may not be like the traditional, like, at the moment anyways, like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and talk to God, but I do think that he sends me people to talk to, he talks to me through the people that he sends, and it's extra important with my personal circle. So I have faith in my circle, and I have faith in them. But the older cashier lady was like, well, you're looking good every time I see you come in, you're looking better. And I just was like, kind of like had like a little light bulb thinking like, oh, okay, well, thank you, you know, which I wanted to talk about as like a sign of just in general the sacrifices and stuff that I'm making, the stuff that I'm figuring out. That's heading in a good direction. I feel like that's what that kind of stuff will usually tell you. It'll be signs like that. But I also, I think, had an idea for the whole music thingy. The stuff that I listened to while I was out and about and whatnot, I actually ended up going to like not really listening to new stuff, more stuff that I already liked. Like I listened to like a little bit of Thundercat, old school Nujabes too, and I figured, okay, well, you know what, that actually sparked a little something. Like it's October 1st, so to be in line with the theme, like maybe we could make something that's like scary. And so what's scary, you know, is I'm gonna sit down and write a song about ghouls and goblins and Jeepers Creepers. I think no. But what does sound scary is I've done a few tracks where I've rapped on, and that's probably the most like thing I hesitate the most out of to use, is to like try to rap on something, because I don't think I'm a good rapper. But it was pretty fun to do, and the idea of that is scary. So I was like, okay, that's actually kind of a fun idea. Let's give that a crack and see where that leads us. But that's it for the afternoon update. So we're going to try to do next. After this delivery, and after making a few Amazon returns, we're off to Kohl's. They're not going to have One Piece Lego sets, I can tell. Did you know, story time, one time I had to pee so bad that I accidentally walked into the girls' restroom here. Very embarrassing. Anyways, filming in the restroom is kind of embarrassing, so let's get out of here, please. 2, 3, 4. It is 8 o'clock. I'm here doing a Target pickup for my wife. She ordered a couple things, but just basically filming a conclusion to this video. That's it. Oopsie, just got the pickup right now. Anyways, I forgot where I left off, but all I know was that it was like about 7:30. Been struggling again. I had the beat down, that's fine, but I was struggling with the actual rap for like a good hour. I had the first line, the first bar, and then I got a text from my wife that was like, hey, don't get home too late. So I was like, oh, so I should probably go to Target right now. That means time is up. It's 7:30. At most, I have like 5 to 10 minutes to finish the rest of the verse, an entire like good verse or whatever for the video, and also get a good take. Somehow, from somewhere, the rest of the lyrics came, and I was able to film maybe like second or third take. It came out decent enough that I was like, screw it. That's it. That's, you know, really rough. The flow is pretty rough. The lyrics are kind of like, I don't even know what they're talking about almost. But, you know, production and everything's also obviously kind of tough. But hey, pretty neat, I gotta say. But in any case, that's the end of the video. We'll see what we get up to tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually a day off. We got some stuff to do, so we'll see how we'll feel like and what we'll film tomorrow and whatnot. But I'm out of here, folks. Calling it off early. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Trippin', 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 trippin'. Trippin' off the drip a little lust. So go ahead and crumble like a little Grammy crust. I won't deny a hungry man who won't rely on school and lunch. The cherry glaze, go ahead and have a little fun. Let me have a slice, give me all I need. Lead me to the
demand to get me all that I conceive. Believe the bittersweet is the corrected recipe. But if it's all feeling like a little too much, let's go ahead, make it out of graham cracker crust.